Hey guys, my name is Beans, and today I'm going to talk about some inexpensive items or things you can add to your witchy supply list, especially if you're just getting started. What I want to let you guys know is you don't have to have the most extravagant things. You don't have to buy the $20-$30 crystals. You don't have to buy all of the fancy herbs. You don't need all of the necklaces and the tablecloths. It's not important, and that's not what the practice is about. You know, you don't need to have the most expensive things. You can make it with just the very simplest things. One of my favorite things that I like to tell people is if you have some salt and if you have some pepper, you can do almost anything with that, okay? And then just communing with nature, you can get like half of your stuff from just being outside in nature, in your community, getting the grass, the leaves, the dirt, and incorporating that into your practice, the rocks. You technically don't need any crystals at all. You could grab a rock from in your community and infuse it with whatever properties that you want it to, and use that as however you want it to use it. You could use a rock for protection, you could use a rock for abundance, you could use a rock to bring in attraction. It doesn't matter, you know. If you wanted to set up your altar, half of the things that you wanted to set up your altar with, you could find outside. You could grab a leaf from outside, a stick from outside, grab a little handful of dirt from outside, you know, collect some rainwater, put it on your altar. It doesn't have to be super expensive. You don't have to have all of the most extravagant things, and today I'm going to show you exactly just what I mean, and we're going to go on a little field trip, and I'm going to show you all of the amazing stuff that you can get for the low prices. So one of the first places you can start is your own backyard. If you have a garden, or if you just don't even have a garden, but there are some plants, there are some weeds in your backyard, it's a great place to start, okay? You can collect your own backyard dirt. If you have a tree like I do, you can collect some branches. Before you collect anything though, I would recommend spending some time just feeling the energy of the place, communing with the spirits, thanking the elements around you before you actually take anything, just because you don't want to be disrespectful of wherever you are and wherever you get whatever resources you're getting, you know. So spend a little time meditating, thanking the spirits, connecting with the spirits before you really start to get anything. But that's one of the best places to start. The second would be just walking around your community, seeing what you can see, seeing what you can find, and before you take anything there, do the same thing, you know, connect with the spirits, feel the energy, because it'll help. One of the first things that you can use in your practice that you might not have even thought of is chalk, markers, crowns, and you might already have some of these things in your house. And the main reason for this is because you could do color associated magic. First of all, you can draw sigils, okay, and you can correspond the sigil to the color that you want. Learn really about color magic. Chalk is really good for drawing sigils on any surface, and it comes off really easily, which is why I usually recommend that. And you can get those things really cheaply at the dollar store. Now, if you wanted to do spell jars and bottles, they have the mini ones at the dollar store that you can use. I would recommend that if you use anything that's going to have an oil or a liquid in it, don't use one with the corkscrew, because the liquid will eventually seep out, and so that might not be the best idea for you. But they have the mini versions. They have tons of different jars at the dollar store for a reasonable price. So if you were like, I just really want to do some jar magic, I just really want to make some spells like that, it's a great place to get those things. Another thing that you can find at the dollar store is candles. They have so many candles for such a good price. Are they the best candles? Probably not, but they will do in a pinch, you know, they'll get the job done. They have candles like these there, and with these you can always put the little herbs inside and light it and stuff like that. These are the 7-day type candles. They also have like the regular stick candles, but at mine I can only ever find the white and the red ones. So if you wanted the stick candles, maybe the Dollar Tree wouldn't be the best place to get those, but they do have tons of candles. They also have essential oils, which aren't really essential oils. They're fragrance oils that don't last as long and don't really smell as strong, but they will also do the job. Okay, so if you wanted to like add a certain smell, you can get one of those fragrance oils. It's going to be a lot less diluted than essential oil, but they're a lot safer to put on your skin than essential oils, and they will do the job. They also have potpourri bags, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, which you can use in your practice. You can use it on your altar. You can use it in the bath to bring in certain energies. You can put it in a bowl to bring in a certain energy. So if you wanted to, you could use that. They have Epsom salts, which are really good for taking spiritual baths. They have chamomile Epsom salt, lavender Epsom salt, regular Epsom salt. So if you wanted to take a spiritual bath and cleanse yourself or bring in a certain energy, loving, kind energy, they have that you can use. And then they have herbs there that I would recommend you buy, especially if you're witching on a budget. That is the best place to get cheap and inexpensive herbs. Some of the herbs that I saw were pepper, salt, they have sea salt, ground pepper, they have paprika, they have cinnamon, they have chili powder. They have so many herbs that you can use, and they also have olive oil. Now, if you wanted to have an anointing oil, if you wanted to have a meditation oil, if you wanted to have a protection oil, olive oil has been known for its protective spiritual properties. You can use olive oil for almost anything. You can use it as anointing. You can use it to connect with the spirits. You can use it for protection. It's almost like an all-in-one type thing. So if you really wanted to, they have olive oil there, and you can use that for most purposes. You can also use that and some of the herbs that you find there to make your own infused oil instead of buying one that someone else has made that may cost $20 or $30 or something like that. And last but not least, a couple of more things that you can get at the dollar store is twine or string, and you can start doing knot magic. Knot magic is really easy. Do I know how to do it? No, but I know twine is incredibly useful in a practice, and knot magic is one of the simplest types of magic. They also have incense holders, so if you're a fan of incense, I'm pretty sure they also have incense. I didn't see any while I was there, but maybe I just missed it. But they have incense holders and incense, so that might be a good place to get some, so that way you can smoke, cleanse your room or your house or your area if you wanted to. Hopefully that helped you guys. Hopefully you found this video helpful and useful. If you did, please give it a comment, like, share, show your support. It means a lot to me. So thank you.